Well, it is always a good day when you get a pallet of key issue comic books delivered to your house. This is a really interesting story behind this one. Callie wants her toy here. This collector reached out back in December and said, I'm looking to sell my collection, here's the list, and I made him an offer. And then some months went by and I didn't hear from him, and he reached back out in March and said, hey, sorry, I didn't respond. He was doing his due diligence and reached out to other dealers and stuff to try to get some more offers, and he said, I was talking to some other dealers and they kept saying, we're going to give you an offer, we're going to give you an offer, and then eventually they just completely ghosted him. So he said, I was just wondering, does your offer still stand from March? And I thought, well, I'm going to have to go back and spend some time with the collection and look at the values and stuff to see if anything's changed since December. And to my surprise, again, and this is the second time that this has happened in the past like 4 or 5 months, where someone will come back months later and I go and check the values and they're still good. My offer still stood. So I was very surprised, and I reached out to him and said, hey, yes, I can still honor my original offer of $107,500, which is 80% for the books valued over $1,000 and 60% for the books valued under $1,000. And you'll see there's some really good major keys in here. And that usually comes out to about 75% of the total FMV of the collection, which is a super competitive price to pay. But, obviously I can't do that for like the more common stuff. I'm more at the 60% mark for those. But as far as offers goes and dealers, I know that I am extremely competitive, but one of the best things about it is just the ease. I make it super easy. I mean, within a couple hours, you can have a collection like this, a couple hundred slabs on a pallet, dropped off at FedEx, and be done with it. It only takes about a couple hours. And I love freight shipping for collections like this because the books don't move. I mean, you saw from the thumbnail, like it's just this nicely wrapped, tight package, and anytime they move the books, it's on a pallet mover. And so these books are not shifting at all inside of these boxes. But I've also had great success with UPS, and I have, really simple instructions to follow about how to ship books with UPS and not have any damages. I've shipped 1,100 comics at one time from Florida to me, UPS, and not a single one of them was damaged. So if you're looking to sell your collection and want to be done with it in one fell swoop, reach out to me at brycecomics@gmail.com. And in this video, we're just going to go over some of the key issues in here. It'll take me about a week to get them all listed on the website at brycecomics.com. So make sure you're signed up to the newsletter at brycecomics.com, and you'll get notified when a new batch of these have been listed. Also, we have the giveaway winners from last month. I've been so busy I didn't have time to pull the winners from February yet. So congratulations to this guy. You are the winner of that slab, and congratulations to this guy, assuming it's a guy, unless it's one of the 2 girls that are subscribed to me. You're the winner of that slab, and this month we have brand new giveaways. If you subscribe to the channel, comment, and like this video, you're entered to win this month's giveaway. And if you head over to brycecomics.com and sign up for the newsletter while you're there, every month you stay subscribed, you're entered to win a free slab, and this is this month's slab giveaway. Follow me over on Whatnot. A bunch of the books in here will be brought to Whatnot. I should say some of them will be brought to Whatnot. There's a link in the description for $15 towards your first purchase if you're new to Whatnot. And we always have stuff in the buy now for $15, so you can stop by and pick up a free book. Plus, we have tons of giveaways. If you come to my shows, every single night, constant giveaways and chance to win some really awesome books. Before I forget, I want to put this out there, and I'm not sure if it's even possible, but I'm looking to have a partner, somebody who I can send raw book collections to, and they can come up with a good offer for raw books, because there isn't a week that goes by, sometimes there isn't a day that goes by that I don't pass on a raw book collection, mostly because I just don't have the space or the time for the bulk. But sometimes there's some really good raw book collections. Like right now I have 2 collections I'd like to make an offer on. One of them has 18,000 books, and there's some really good stuff in there, but I just don't have time to sit with an 18,000 book collection and come up with a fair offer. So if you have experience with this, it has to be someone who knows what they're doing, dealer prices, that type of thing, knows the business a little bit. And who knows, maybe you're somebody that even, you would want to make an offer on these collections or something like that. So someone who can partner with me to help manage all of the raw book collection offers that I have coming through. If that interests you, hit me up. You know how to find me. So let's flip this camera around and take a look at some of the key issues from this $107,500 collection. So we're not going to go in any particular order here. I pulled 3 boxes of some of the best stuff, and you better brace yourselves, people, because there is some absolute heat in here. Starting with Marvel Spotlight 32 9.8 White, Origin and First Appearance of Spider-Woman. Amazing to see how far down in price this book has come, especially in lower grades. You can get this major key for a very affordable price. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. This is the Twin Cities Pedigree copy. So if you had this reholdered, you could get the black and gold label, and it is just a gorgeous copy of this book, especially because of the colors. And this book is all about the colors, with that trade dress with the different colors. Absolutely gorgeous copy here, and this really cool COA that goes with it from Heritage Auctions. Daredevil #1 in a 4.0 with the custom label. Avengers #1 in a 4.5. Batman 423 in a 9.8, classic Todd McFarlane cover. Forever People #1, first full appearance of Darkseid in a 9.2. FF6 in a 4.5, the second appearance of Doctor Doom and the first Marvel villain team-up. And how about Fantastic Four #5, the first full appearance of Doctor Doom and Origin. 3.5 white pages, really nice copy, no Marvel chipping, just a really nice presenting FF #5. X-Men #9, this is the first meeting of the X-Men and the Avengers in a 9.0. Legend of Zelda #1, the first Valiant brand emblem, and the first Valiant black and red octagon logo. Incredible Hulk #2 in a 4.0, the first Green Hulk and the second appearance of Hulk. X-Men '94 in a 9.0. Star Wars #2 in a 9.8 with white pages. A surprisingly valuable book. I remember when this book was hitting $6,000 during the comic book boom. Invincible #1, first print, first full appearance of Invincible and Omni-Man in a 9.6. I also have a 9.8 on the way. We have Avengers 25 and a 9.2 with white pages. This classic Doctor Doom cover. Batman Beyond #1 in a 9.8 direct edition. Tales of Suspense #40, the second appearance of Iron Man, the first gold armor Iron Man in a 7.0, which is a really nice grade for this book from 1963. Amazing Spider-Man #41 in an 8.0, first full appearance of the Rhino. X-Men #2 in a 7.5 with white pages, second appearance of the X-Men, first appearance of the Vanisher. Predator #1 in a 9.8. Batman Adventures 12 in a 9.8, first appearance of Harley Quinn in comics out of DC continuity. Star Wars #1 in a 9.6 with white pages. Dragon Ball #1 in a 9.8. I believe they're all newsstand editions for that book. Iron Fist 14 in a 9.2 with white pages, first appearance of Sabretooth. Amazing Spider-Man #4 in a 5.0, the origin and first appearance of Sandman. A whole bunch of X-Men keys in this collection. We got 141 in a 9.8. We got 130 in a 9.8 with white pages, first Dazzler. 129 in a 9.8, first appearance of Kitty Pryde and the White Queen, Emma Frost. Guardians of the Galaxy #1, this is the Den of the Damned Virgin edition, signed by Zoe Saldana, the actress for Gamora. Catwoman #41, this is a crazy book. It's a 9.9, signed by Tom Hardy, with the photo variant of Tom Hardy as Bane. And it's the Celebrity Authentics thing. It comes with this little COA and this card and this sticker on the slab. I mean, to see it at a 9.9 is just crazy. Marvel Spotlight #5 in a 7.5, origin first appearance of Ghost Rider. Silver Surfer #4 in an 8.0, classic cover. I put this in here. It's not very expensive compared to some of the other stuff in this video, but Tales of Suspense 52, the first appearance of the Black Widow. I just think that this book is, dare I say, undervalued. I mean, maybe just underappreciated. Silver Surfer #3 in a 9.2, first appearance of Mephisto. Silver Surfer #1 in an 8.5, origin of Silver Surfer. New Mutants 98 in a 9.8 white pages. FF52 in a 7.5, first appearance of the Black Panther. Werewolf by Night number 32 in a 9.0, looking super saucy with that custom label there. First Moon Knight. Marvel Spotlight 28, the first solo Moon Knight story, 9.8 white pages. Incredible Hulk number 1 in a 10. Now I put this in here just in case people didn't know about this. It says 10 and it says first release. So I can't remember the name of the company that does this, but this is a sheet of silver. It's 1 troy ounce of silver. It's just a sheet. It's not a comic. And you can buy these raw and they come with a special case and stuff, but they did this first release partnership with CGC where they got the custom label and it says first release there. And so it's just a cool collectible to have. It looks really cool with the silver, and it's an actual 1 troy ounce of silver. Incredible Hulk number 180 in a 9.0. Some more Wolverine keys here. We got Incredible Hulk 340 in a 9.8 white pages. Incredible Hulk number 181 in a 6.0. Pretty significant miswrap on that one. Iron Man number 1 in a 7.5 with white pages. Iron Man 55 in an 8.0 with white pages. First appearance of Thanos and Drax and a bunch of other key significance. Fantastic Four number 49 in a 9.0. The first full appearance of Galactus and the second appearance of Silver Surfer, and the first Silver Surfer and Galactus cover. And of course, pairs perfectly with Fantastic Four number 48, the first appearance of the Silver Surfer. Avengers number 4, the first Silver Age appearance of Captain America in a 5. Batman 181, the first appearance of Poison Ivy in an 8.0. Some DC love here in this stack. Flash number 139, origin and first appearance of Professor Zoom. And some indie love. Something's Killing the Children number 1, first print, first Erica Slaughter. And the Black Cape Comics exclusive edition for issue number 1. And why not round it out with the Jenny Friesen unlocked retailer variant for issue 1. Tomb of Dracula 10 in a 9.0 with white pages, first appearance of Blade. ASM 252 in a 9.8 with white pages. Amazing Spider-Man number 3 in a 3.0. And Amazing Spider-Man number 14 in a 6.0, first appearance of the Green Goblin. I put this one in here because I'm going to have to check the grader's notes on this. I mean, it looks super, super sharp. And if you look at the cert number, it starts with 0006. I mean, one of the first books to ever get graded by CGC, and then this particular copy was reholdered with the old label. So, but I don't see a single flaw through the case. I'm going to check the notes on that. And also on this one, so this is Amazing Spider-Man 15 in a 7.5. It also has a really, really old cert number starting with 000. First appearance of Kraven, 7.5. I mean, it has this overspray right here. And I'm going to have to check the book on CGC's stance on overspray now, because this was 20 years ago when this was graded, so possibly it's changed, and there could be a significant increase in value if you can bump it up from a 7.5. Amazing Spider-Man number 50 in an 8.0, first appearance of Kingpin. Amazing Spider-Man 129, first Punisher, at a 9.0. And the classic McFarlane keys here, we got ASM 299, 298, and Amazing Spider-Man number 300 in a 9.8 with white pages and the custom label. I mean, it's not surprising to see 298 and 299 in 9.8, but you know, it's not as common to see it coupled, the trio, 298, 99, and 300, all in 9.8. And why not add 316 and 9.8 white pages to that? We got an early Spidey here, ASM 7 in a 4.0, ASM 13 in a 6.0 with white pages, origin and first appearance of Mysterio. Giant Size X-Men number 1 in a 6.5 with white pages. Nyx number 3 in a 9.8, first appearance of X-23. What If 105 in a 9.8, origin and first appearance of Spider-Girl. And rounded out with some more modern keys, we've got Edge of Spider-Verse 2 in a 9.8, the first appearance of Gwen Stacy. And Ultimate Fallout number 4 in a 9.8, the first appearance of Miles Morales. And the Hustle edition of Amazing Spider-Man 1 from 2022, the Eminem variant cover. And then all of this stuff is the stuff that did not make the cut, and there's some really cool stuff in here, including this box of signature series here. We got a Spawn 1 signed by Todd, a Spawn, that was Spawn 8, this is Spawn 1 signed by Todd, some Clayton Crane signature series, some Patrick Gleason, just some really cool signature series books, some really cool Bill Sienkiewicz sketch covers. Like, look at this, pretty cool. So give me about a week, you guys, to get all of this stuff listed, depending on when this video drops, but I'm gonna parse it out a little bit so I can only do about 100 books a day or so and keep up with everything.